Alright, let's see if we can get this going. What time is it? It's 7:45. I feel like I'm pretty regular. Almost. I'm almost kind of not regular, but, you know, I feel like if I were on time every single time, well, I guess, uh, I don't, I don't know if I actually could be on time every single time. Even, well, because it's always something with my computer, so that's not even an excuse. It's just, never mind. I probably could be on time every time. I try to keep you guys guessing. It, I don't want you guys thinking I'm here all the time. You know, leave a little bit of mystery in your. I'm just kidding. Sometimes I'm just like. Sometimes it just feels so terrible. I just can't get on here and even fake it enough to make your experience worthwhile. And I've done it enough times that I've already like fallen apart, and I hate doing that. So like, ugh, I don't want to do that. My customer service self says no. We can only be. We got to learn how to compartmentalize it. Oh, terrible. But we're gonna start. We're just gonna start with USA, I think. And let's see here. Before I get started, I should not have so much shit my way, and I do. Oh, hold on a second. I probably might not talk so much, so we're gonna listen to just some music. And yeah, and no, you can't change the music. That's a no no. But you can listen. Right now, we're listening to some Pulp Fiction, and I love Pulp Fiction. That's where I got my daughter's name. So I really like the soundtrack to it. So let's get started. I'm ready to fly. I need to fly. Let's get going. Let's get snapping. I need some chapstick. Where's my chapstick at? You gotta press to battle, Christina. Otherwise, it does not work if you don't press the battle part. And and I hope every time if you do join that you please take the time. I know it takes time to do that, but join my Twitter, not my Twitter, my Twitch and my YouTube and subscribe. I appreciate it. And yeah, I always appreciate that kind of stuff. It's kind of you to take your time. You know, time is valuable, so I always appreciate that. And I always play first here, so you can go to, I didn't put it on there, viperbell.com. I'll put it on there when I die. Here soon. I'm kidding. Hello, welcome. Thank you. I so appreciate you visiting and saying hello, as you're always a blessing to hear from. I'm just gonna put this on for new people who don't know my thing here. I forgot. Is that? I hope that's spelled B-I. I think that's spelled right. I hope it is. And here we go. And unfortunately, going forward, you're gonna have to join Patreon for group activities. I'm gonna have to make an income, unfortunately. As much as it sucks, sometimes that's how it goes. And we can play together there. And I hate doing that, but you know, that's how life goes. So, what are we gonna play next? The Gatliers is always good. I don't know how I can fail a mission when I just started. That sucks ass. Bless America. Oh, today was a tough day. It was hard. But I survived it. I don't know how though. Below the clouds, you know what? You're my best support. I love you guys. I love you so much, Mr. Yoshi. I appreciate you coming by and say hi to me. I hope I have a room at your house if we ever have to visit. I clean up after myself, I promise. But I like my dishes in the right side of the sink. So I hope that doesn't bother you. I should probably put my glasses on, huh? I don't know what I did with them. Oh, here they are. I just feel like, why can't... Hello, Blitz, how are we doing? Is it... Wait. It was Bitwise. Ah, is that right? Bitwise. Did I get good? You know what? I wish they had, like, those, like, they got little tiny GPS for your glasses. I did it. I remembered. I'm proud of myself. Bitwise. How are you today? Did you have a good day? Hope so. Today was a day. But we survived. That's the most important thing. And please don't forget to like and, you know, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. On your lunch break, what are you having for lunch? What is in your lunch box? I don't think there's any such thing as a boring sandwich. I really like sandwiches. From a tuna fish to a peanut butter and jelly, I really think that there's a place in my heart for every type of sandwich. As long as it's not too weird. But I like a simple sandwich. I don't like anything too complicated. Not too complicated. I don't want to listen to this. Nope. Negative. Negative Ghost Rider. I gotta change his music. I'm gonna have to sacrifice myself for this music. I'm gonna have to. As I said, it's terrible. No. Negative Ghost Rider. Okay, that's better. I can't think what I can. I most certainly can't dogfight in music that is that slow. I can't do it. So I had to do that. Especially since I'm a little bit tired. So I kind of think that like the faster the music will help speed the brain. Give it a beat to match. I think this is probably the most fun I have, really, is the chase. I'm not really... I don't really think I'm trying that hard unconsciously to get them, because I enjoy the chase too much. And that's where I get in trouble to get shot down. But... and knowing that they know I'm chasing them, I get an extreme amount of pleasure from. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what that is. That's kind of weird, huh? Oops. You go down? See, as long as until they crash, they're still dangerous. You can still shoot people down, so you gotta be mindful of that. Even like with something like that, I don't even mind giving credit. I'm glad somebody else got credit for the shot. The chase was actually the fun part for me. It was the challenge of the flights. If I get to that, of course that's nice, but my fulfillment is from the chase, I think. Nope. I don't know what happened there. I thought he hit me. It looked like he hit me. Gotcha. Look outside here. Hide. Oh, his plane parts are falling. They'll be careful. Plane parts will break your plane, and you gotta make sure you can stay out of the way of those. Don't let them hit you. Even in first tier, because I've had a few of my, especially the biplanes, because they're fabric wrapped. You can break it pretty fast just by having something fall through it. Linen wrapped. Some of them used to be. I don't know if that's all of them, but see, I can only maintain being nose up for so long before it wants to stall. There's no point wasting time, especially if I run out of ammo anyway. honestly. Ugh. So I get for not paying attention behind me. I like tuna. I love tuna sandwiches. Like a little bit of cold though tuna, maybe. But you know what I really really like is uh, tuna fish with Cheetos. Like, you know, with Cheetos, and you mix it together with some mayonnaise. Yeah. Oh, that's some good shit right there. So it you make you know I don't know why I like that so much. So I make a bowl of tuna fish, mix with mayonnaise, salt, pepper, and then add Cheetos. If that's not 80s shit, I don't know what is. It's like adding Doritos to your peanut butter every day. What's that? I don't even know what kind of plane that was. See my button? Yeah, I know. The chase is fun, huh? I think it's more fun than actual the kill. You know, especially when you get somebody else who's actually a really good pilot, and then you really have to think about how you're gonna try to get the angle of attack. Then that's when the game is fun. And so I get that probably more out of my first, second, third tiers than I get anywhere else. You know, I don't like it when it's easy. I like it when it's a little bit of a challenge. And they're really fighting to survive. You know what I mean? And they're flying. You can see their flying skills. I love that shit. I have a lot of respect for that. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna try to still kill them. I just means that I respect it. It makes the game more fun. You know, the goal is to outsmart, you know what I mean? Can you do it? Especially if you know that you're competing against somebody who's, you know, obviously a good pilot. That's fun. But I like a good, healthy competition. Especially as long as it is fair. You know, we're on equal standing. Then I think competition can be a ton of fun. And plus you can learn a lot too from your opponent and how they play, so you can be a better player. And then freaking bombers, man. They got armor on them like nobody's business. Okay, got you. I lost my plane. That was the bummer part about that. You should. Why not just do some multi-streaming? I mean, at the very least, you just get some practice out of that, and then I don't know. It's nice because then you have, you know, you're. So I really find everybody is really supportive. So say why not? I'm flying now. For the most part. but I don't really care about ranking up faster because I'm just playing to play. Um, and I don't really find realistic to be fast enough. And right now, I'm under a lot of stress, so I need it to be very unpredictable, very fast, and that's why I do a lot of first tier. It keeps my brain busy, so I'm not stressing or worrying. So, but realistic is just too slow for me, and it just isn't. It just doesn't happen fast enough. You know what I mean? And it's not unpredictable enough. Unfortunately, when you get a lot of players that know how they're playing, it becomes predictable very fast. A bunch of experienced players all play the same way, and that's incredibly boring. Whereas when new players play, like in arcade, there is more opportunity to learn something you would never have thought to do as far as your flying or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because they're doing things that you're like, that's insane sometimes. You're like, why are you doing that? But then you're like, well, let me try it and to see if it works. Versus, I think when we have a lot of experienced players, we're all playing the same way, the patterns start becoming the same and so on and so forth. But I'm autistic, and as soon as I see a pattern and it becomes easy, I'm bored of it. And that too. And that's the other factor I think that I've noticed with it now that I think about it is really because I'm not really interested in ranking up. I don't give a fuck. I'd spend what I started in June. I'm at 72. I don't know how much faster you want me to rank up. I mean, I don't. I don't. Is there a race? Do I get a reward? I don't give a fuck. I mean, at this point, right now, this is just helping me, get through the day and relax. So that's worth $1,000,000 to me. I could sit at freaking rank 10 and not give a fuck right now, as long as I'm relaxed. You know what I mean? It is what it is, my friends. It is what it is. But that's how it's what you call it, your coping mechanisms to help reduce your overall cortisol levels and stress and things like that nature. You know, doing things that you enjoy and routine, all that helps reduce that so that you feel better. I mean, isn't that I mean, nobody wants to feel like shit. I know I hate to feel like shit. So I'm always looking for unfortunately at nighttime my chickens, they go to sleep and they don't really like it when I wake them up and stuff. And they're not going to want to sit here and watch me play War Thunder, unfortunately. They'll be mad at me, probably. Because chickens are very, like, on time. Like, as soon as it's dusk, they go to bed. And they do not like to be bothered at all. So, you gotta really follow the rules. Hey, Bammer Jam, how are you doing? Welcome. Hey, Kicks. And then, like clockwork, they also wake up extremely early in the morning. Which is actually, I think, is a very good alarm clock. Because they insist on repeating that alarm clock over and over again. I don't want to talk anymore. Oh shit. Oh my God bless America. I'll make sure I aim ahead. Thank you for your advice. I appreciate it. Oh, what time is it? It's 8:12. Uh, in evening in Las Vegas. Aim ahead of the circle. I just start. I didn't. I appreciate your advice, but I didn't. I have been playing for a little bit. A little bit. So sometimes I'm just not paying attention. And honestly, my mouse is really not the best position. And I need to fix how my mouse and my keyboard are working together because they're really not working together very good. That's my fault because I need to get rid of shit. And I don't know why I feel like I need everything on my desk for some reason. I don't think I did that good. Kind of stinky. Okay, that I know I have no golden eagles, so thank you so much for reminding me of my situation. And I'm sorry for wearing a hat today. Look at my hair, it's all flat. I hate it. I didn't fix it today. It was bad. As I try to put a toner on it to try to help it. I know I did. I get more views when I don't look like terrible. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, just saying it probably is not helping me wearing this page wake up. But I love them, they're comfortable. Do you think I would do better though? I mean, with honest opinion, though. Do you think I would do better if I wore like more makeup or something? I mean, I don't know. I don't want to wear makeup if I don't have to. What's more to put on my face? Auntie. I ain't no auntie. Well, I guess I am an auntie. I forgot. I am an auntie, and I have two great nephews. But yeah, I'm an auntie. I like being an auntie. They're great nephews. They're great kids. Or they're men now, so I should rephrase that. Great men. Are you saying that I look old, Batman? I hope not. That would hurt my feelings. Well, probably not, because I think age is like nothing. Means nothing. Oh, okay. I, it's funny. I get that a lot, though. Well, a lot of people say that to me. Maybe I'm the aunt before. Am I an aunt? And then I forget. Oh yeah, I do have. I do have nephews. I forget about them. Poor kids. Look at that. See, look at fix it. Look. See my bank. I'm sorry. Was I here away? See, just like freaking ran in my. I'm trying to grow my bangs out actually. I don't know why. It's just like they're not really listening to me anymore. I think Arrowgate is my favorite too. I love Arrowgate. Here, I'm gonna clip it. I'm gonna add to my anti look. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. I don't think I ever cared about my hair my whole life. I don't know why. I feel like it's a nuisance. Like one extra thing I have to think about. But then social determination is so based on like a woman's hair. But I'm back to blonde again. I don't care. I don't know how I want to do my hair either. I don't know if I want to like put my extensions back in. I don't know. I'm having a whole hair crisis. Have you been playing for long or oh, as far as here, let me bring it up for you so you can see. My hair up. Batman call me auntie. I'm like, oh my gosh. I'm like an old lady now. Hold on a second. Let's see here. You know, guys don't like my glasses though? I think my glasses are cool. I'll show you. Hold on. And let's see here. I know you want to see my hours. I can't remember my hours. So what? I don't know. What is that playtime? Is that days or what? 1 day and then 4 hours? Maybe? And then, my mouse is pissing me the fuck off. I'm about ready to throw it across the fucking room. Alright, so there's that. Hold on a second. But I don't really I just like to play the prop plates, because that's, when I was a teenager, I wanted to go to Embry, I wanted to go to Embry-Riddle, and I took a lot of flight lessons and prop planes, so that's just something I just enjoy. But let's see, can I fix it or no? Yeah, you can see what I fly. I mean, that's about it. I fly a lot. I fly every day just to practice. Well, I like to practice, but mostly I like to diversify my learning as far as how each plane flies, because learning the flight dynamics of the plane really helps you understand how to fly the plane the best and how to get the most out of your plane. If you have a machine, you want to get the most out of your machine, and the only way you're going to do that is by diversifying your learning process. You know what I'm saying? And that means practicing different types of planes so that you can compare them to different other planes. You know what I mean? You got to compare something to something. Hey, Gabrielle, how are you? So, like, you know what I'm saying? If you just flew one plane, you can't how do you know how other planes fly, right? So you got to fly a bunch of planes, and then you can compare those planes, and then you can see the differences in how the difference to say your wingspan maybe makes difference, your power maybe, all these other factors, and then that can help you choose what works best for you when you're flying. Because again, we got a lot of factors going on when it comes to your flying, because not just like we don't all pick the same car, we're not all going to pick the same type of plane, but you got to learn which plane you like. Some of us want to fly jets all day, and that's what you like, and that's what you enjoy. For me, you can tell I like prop planes. You can't change my mind. I'll do the other ones, but I like prop planes. And two, yes, but again, sometimes some of these I want to say, like, it takes, I don't have any patience to wait. You know what I mean? So I want to be able to move between countries. If one has like 1,000-minute wait, and anything over 45 seconds is like 1,000 seconds to me. So, like, that's why I try to fly as many different ones, so I can just go, well, I'll just fly something else. It doesn't affect my scalability, because I've already flown them, and because the goal is to get as much dopamine as possible by winning as close as I can. Is all. I I'm autistic, so everything is like researched down to like systemized, broken down everything, and then I try to improve upon it, and I can't even help it. And I actually get a lot of joy from doing it. And like, maybe for someone else, you guys get joy from, I don't know, like your rank or your level, or I don't give a fuck. To me, I get joy from the skill. Skill gives me joy. So the better I get at flying each plane is equivalent to your leveling, I guess. Does that make sense? Kind of? No? Maybe? A little bit? Yeah. Because I collect skills. Welcome to the TISM. And I bet then everything I said you completely understood, which probably confirms your diagnosis. So if you understood me, then we're good. But that's it. That's all it is I want to see everything, and then I like is break it down, and then I can get better at it, and then I can kind of pick it apart, and it's but yeah. I think once you realize, if you go to my website, the neurodivergentbrain.org, it's free. Everything you want to know about autism is on there. And if you have any questions, please feel welcome to email me, and you can ask me. But the more you learn about yourself, the honestly, the better you're going to just feel about yourself in life, because you'll be able to have a recognition of what's going on inside. It's here. I'll type it for you. It's on my thing, but I built it just so that you would have the words. So if you did go to a therapist, you can go, well, this is what I'm feeling, uh, and be more specific, because I think they need it, because they're kind of slow sometimes. And so, but two, I think once you know, you know, too. Hopefully that one works. But you can go to my page, and it's also on there too. So when you go there, and like I said, it's really to give you the words, so that when you do go to the doctor, finally, if there's ever one available, you go, well, this is what's happening, this is what's happening, and this is what's happening, and this is, and And this is why, this is when I'm feeling it. Knowledge is power. And that's everything I learned, I put on there. And you know, I'm a freaking research freaking leak. So, and I also have a YouTube channel. Yeah, check it out. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Well, that makes, thank you. I need to hear that today, and I really appreciate you saying that. And I hope that maybe you get some questions answered about yourself, and then once you start feeling those answers and you get them, you're gonna start feeling so much better about yourself, and that is the best part. Honestly, is you're going, you know what? I'm a pretty cool human as my authentic self. You know what I'm saying? For real. I'm gonna have a cigarette. I'm trying to quit. So make sure you yell at me when I go do that. And I'm gonna work on it. I'll be right back. But I'm not going anywhere, I promise. I'll be right back. As long as it's on, I'm not doing nothing. I am as predictable. I swear the FBI would be so bored watching me. Oh my god, this woman does nothing. Look at my shoes. I think that's probably my hardest problem is finding my shoes. I can never find shoes. I don't know. Yeah, I told you to do it, and you're purposely not doing it. So, not a. I'm sorry. I called the police on my husband because yeah, I did. So I'm gonna have to come back. I apologize. I have to end my stream.